Guys, what's going on? It's just a nice fall weekend day here in Seoul, and I would like to update as much as regularly as I can. And I have a small list, but today's topic wasn't actually on that list. It just popped into my head yesterday, and it has popped into my head a few times before. And the reason is, like, sometimes I'm sure this has happened to you. You're gonna send a message to someone, but then you think like, actually, should I send this message or should I be so friendly? So I've had a number of instances like that where I'm a little bit hesitant and I kind of maybe avoid or steer on the side of conservative when it comes to interacting with my classmates. Now, my classmates are great. We just have to bear in mind that at the Sogang program, it's like 80% girls. I mean, don't ask me why. I think I have an idea why, but there's very few guys. Like one out of every like five students, there might be like just like one guy. So that definitely it creates a different dynamic in itself. Now, that's not the specific one I'm talking about, because in my class there are actually three guys, and there's about 15 students. The other two are in relationships, though. So the one thing that this changes is that I'm not able to hang out with them as much. You just know whenever you've been single, if you're single right now, or I'm sure you have been at some point in the past, you're much more able to hang out with people who are of the same relationship status. You'd be like, hey man, what are you doing this weekend? You want to hang out? Let's go do this. Let's go do that. But if someone like those other two guys in my class are in relationships, most of their free time is already occupied. And it's going to be kind of weird if I try to invite myself to hang out with them, especially because they're here as couples and maybe they're not just like here all the time in Seoul. They maybe they do want to enjoy the weekend or something with their significant other. The other thing is that okay, so the rest of my class is girls, and it's always unusual. I wouldn't say always. Okay, maybe I'm overstating or overthinking it, but you can't. It's not the same like when I ask one of my guy friends or guy classmates, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Let's hang out." Now, if I say that to a female classmate, it's just going to be interpreted somewhat differently, and mm, there's a good chance they'll think I'm trying to get somewhere or do something with them. I'm interested. It's not just going to be for friends. I mean, sometimes I would like it to be, but I think in reality that's just very difficult to just purely platonically ask a female classmate to hang out on the weekend. And even if it is, it's not going to be interpreted that way. So with that said, like I said, those other two guy classmates of mine, they're in relationships, so they're semi occupied. The girls, it's gonna be strange because if you're asking a girl to hang out and stuff, it's more than likely interpreted a certain way. And on top of that, the girls in my class, I mean, if to be honest, they're quite good looking. They're pretty people. I'm not sure why, but there's mostly girls, and they're not like average looking girls. They're quite attractive. So that doesn't help either. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes, but I guess I just try to put myself like in their mind. If I was a pretty or attractive girl and some guy just wants to, quote unquote, hang out with me, what would I think if I was in their position? So, anyways, all these dynamics at play. I'm just, the only normal guy caught in the middle is how I like to think of it sometimes. Because that's one thing about this program. It has been hard to find my people. I mentioned that before, and I don't want it to be misinterpreted, but my people just means, people like me, people who have similar interests, people who love going to the gym, people who run their own business, people who live, work, and do a lot of stuff online, who know about technology, who are definitely, progressing and trying to, do. I don't want, anyways, I don't want to make myself sound like I'm anything special, but in Thailand, there's definitely more of my people. I know that. And maybe there is here too. I'm just not in the right spot, and they're in a slightly different community. Like if I went more into the tech side of Seoul's international community, or if I went to more co-working spaces and stuff. But for now, that's not really an option for me because I know after having lived in China, and realizing how important it is to learn the language. I don't want to try to live in Korea without really getting a handle on the Korean language. So that's like my foremost priority while I'm here, even if it takes a long time, maybe the first 1 or 2 years, that's all I'm going to be doing, but that's okay because I know the time after that is going to be exponentially better once I'm able to speak Korean. So, anyways, that's my take on it. If you guys have ever been in a similar situation, definitely let me know. If you think I'm crazy and I'm overthinking everything, and it's totally okay to ask a pretty girl who's your classmate to just hang out and other stuff like that, then yeah, I guess let me know. But other than that, it's a good, just relaxing day here on Saturday. I think I'm the only one here, but I could be mistaken. Who knows? I'm sharing this apartment behind me. You can see with a few other people. But hey, guys, that's the update for today. Let's talk soon. Take care. See ya.